Hello and welcome to the EUSL. I'm Radical Rex, and today we have the first night of EUSL Pro Division games for the 8th season. EUSL Pro Division, welcome all to the stream, and we should be undergoing with games very quickly, but I thought I'd give you a little preview for the games tonight and some thoughts before we lead into it. Please do let me know if there are any audio issues you notice, because as I said, this the first night of the season, there will be maybe some slight audio issues here and there. Let me know if anything like that comes up. But I thought it would be worth talking about the teams, considering a lot of these teams you won't recognise if you haven't been around for a while. First up tonight, Old Gents Association take on Underdogs. Both of these teams are teams that have not been weren't in the league last season, although they have previously existed. Actually, it would make more sense if I just do massive self-promo and tell you to check out my Twitter and the EUSL Radical Rankings, because there you'll get a really nice, concise description of what I think of those teams. We are actually a little bit behind schedule, and the game should be underway shortly. So what I'll do, I will post you a little link in chat and read my Radical Rankings in case you have no idea what you're looking at. I have a little idea of what the teams are, and while I say that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you to our caster for tonight's games, which is who hopefully is ready and waiting in the wings. Hello, Kilz. Welcome.
Hello, Mr. X. Thank you for having me back.
No worries. Kilz returning after a season off of casting, and bringing the energy in the booth. We're just waiting for a password, and we should be first game of the night.
Yeah, I mean, the lobby is up from what I can tell, so it shouldn't be too long.
And Kilz, I think while we have a little bit of time, what's your money on tonight? Who do you think's going to be good? Who's going to stand out? Do you think? What are you looking for?
Honestly, I think for the first game lineup, I'm going to speak for just this game at the moment. I think on just going off pure raw talent on the lineups beforehand, it's got to be Underdogs that are going to take this one for me. OGA are, like, without a doubt, a very solid defensive side. Obviously, having PP and MTW at the back, they're two finalists. Obviously, MTW standing in for Manu and then keeping the goalkeeper spot for the last final game for Sark. But yeah, I don't think Underdogs are going to be able to not break that defense, if that makes sense. I think Underdogs have this in the bag, and it's their game to lose.
Yeah, I mean, wow, I don't know. I don't want to say anything because I'm not really sure about these teams. Anyway, without further ado, you've got the password. So I am going to disappear now, and I'll see you again in 20 minutes' time for the next game. But with that being said, yeah, I'll hand you over to Kilz and ramble about whatever he feels like until the game begins.
Cool. Thank you for your time, Mr. Rex, and thank you for such a wonderful introduction. As Rex has said, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us back at the start of Season 8 of Slapshot Pro Division. EUSL has decided to return again, once again, with the sponsorship of M&M this time. Our game should be underway pretty quickly, and hopefully it will be a very interesting game for those of you sat at home watching. I want to see some nice interactions in chat. Cheer on your favourite team or whichever team you think is going to win. Hopefully we should have a prediction set up in chat as well. I mean, that was set up last time when I was here, so I would like to see it again, but I can't promise anything. I don't have a co-caster for tonight. Well, that's a lie on some part, because my missus is sat at the side of me, but she doesn't have an independent mic, so I can't just be veering off to the side to speak to her until I get her own standalone mic. But even then, I doubt she would use it. But yeah, it should be should be a very interesting game. Everyone is in the lobby now and is ready to go, so we should be underway very shortly. As I said, I do see Underdogs taking this game. Old Gents could come in with a surprise, though. I'm not writing them off completely. They are a very solid organisation, and here we are underway. LP and Ali on the face-off. It goes in favour of OGA. PP bringing it wide. Ali to pick up. Going to try and send it forward, but Alex wins it back, and it ends up with Kasantin. Kasantin over to Zink. Zink is a really solid pickup, I think. Such a underrated goalkeeper. I remember playing in the Euros with him, and he was, as we have an early chance to help, he sends it off the post. Zink is going back to my point, Zink's such a very solid goalkeeper on the hybrid, so he gets the best of both worlds with movement and and his stick movement with KBM. But it should be really interesting to see what he can provide to Underdogs this side, instead of having Kasantin in goal and more playing a second defender role. And as we see, Alex having another chance on net, but MTW's going to keep that one wide. MTW seems to be taking the goalkeeper role and PP playing as a second defender. So if anyone remembers old Gents Association previous forms of it, it would be the other way around. PP would be playing in goal, MTW would be the second defender, as Alpi's looking to force his way in to find a lead here. He's going to get flicked behind the net, but possession stays with Alpi. Trading to the corner, Tommy coming back to defend. Tommy's seen such a drastic change as well, going from a striker originated on Sark, where he got... Wait, didn't originate on Sark, that's a lie, I do apologise. I can't remember the team he got snatched from Sark, but then old Gents picked him up in Season 5, I think it was, or Season 4. Season 4 of Slapshot EUSL, and then he found himself onto OGA as a striker, and now he's playing what seems to be a midfield / defender role again. But it should be interesting to see what he can provide for this team here. As Zinc challenging it forward. It's going to be won out by Tomo again though, MTW. Looking to find some safety on the boards here, and he's going to find himself in a lot of time and space. He looks for Tomo, and Alex wins this one back here. Plays it into the middle for Alpi. Ali on the challenge, and he finds himself with an open net, but he's put it wide. Bit of a panic and an early chance gone missing. Kasantin now with the puck, sent it back to Zinc. Classic Underdog style. Play the pass until there's such a high chance of goal. This has been their go-to for many seasons now, even in the variations where they've not been called Underdogs. Predictions for the next game. Thank you, Rexis. As I said in my little intro as well, it would be very nice to see some predictions. Hopefully we can get that for the Sark games later, but oh well. I am keeping a brief eye on chat, but I'm kind of also going to have to get used to reining myself in and being a bit stricter if I'm to be kept around as a caster. Santi now tries to find, oh, he does find a lovely pass to Alex. He tries to work himself inside, but PP covers him well. PP now wins the puck back. Tomu, pressured by Zinc. Keeps hold of it though, now PP in his own corner looking for a pass forward. Lays it off to MTW to try and find it. Finds Tomo on the boards, but Alpi's straight back on him. MTW forces it forward. Going to be forced into Kasantin's corner here. Plays it around to Zinc. Zinc, cool, and he's just let it run. It finds itself to Tomu. Tomu, back to MTW just behind the halfway line. Forward to Tomu once again. Just inside the attacking third here. Back, 1-2 between Zinc and Kasantin. Kasantin coming away with it, finds himself in some space, looking for the pass down the boards, finds Alex. Alex into the middle for Alpi, cut out well by PP. Good save by MTW on the fallout from Alpi. Alpi now chasing. Ends up with Tomu. Tomu back to PP. PP forward to Tomu. He just slipped by just to Kasantin, and Zinc just in the way of Kasantin's pass. There's Kasantin finding one-on-one. PP managed to just get back in the nick of time and stop that one. Forward to Ale here. Zinc doing his work on the boards to stop that from coming forward. Ale back to MTW, battling with Alpi though. Alpi seems to come out on top here, tries to flick it past Tomu, but Tomu's not going to have that one. MTW finds himself with it. Alpi just getting in the way of the OGA defenders here on the boards. Alpi now. He's going to go back to Kasantin. Kasantin hopefully finds something in the middle for Zinc, and he does. Ali nearly snatches that away. Alex with a shot, just goes wide. Chance has gone begging. Alpi flicks it back to Kasantin. And this is what Underdogs have been very well known for, is just, I mean, besides that, because Kasantin's just gone against everything I was about to say. Underdogs are a very well known side for, as I said earlier on, just keeping the puck, trying to find that biggest opening that they can find, going for the highest percentage chance of goal for shot. They'll just keep the puck for as long as they possibly can, just pinging it around. And obviously that was their original game plan for Slap 1. We now run rebound and you've got an extra man on each team. So I want to see how that can fare around with Kasantin's ideology as a coach, well, a GM as such, and as a tactician. Can he be on a medal-winning side this season? I'll be back to Kasantin. Kasantin tries to drive one into the middle, but PP stops that one. As he plays it forward to Ali on a quick counter, he tries to find the man in the middle, but Alpi flicks that wide. He's going to find himself in the corner now. Goes to the diagonal to Alex, and he does find it, but it's stopped by PP. PP charging forward now. Plays it around the net to Ali. Ali now tries to flick it backward, and PP's there to battle with Alpi. Battle he will. OGA looks to come out with it in the corner, but Alpi's not giving up quite yet. Ali gives it back to PP. PP into the middle for Tomu. Tomu could look for something here, and he shoots just wide. Ali's going to chase it though. Alex dumps it forward. It's going to end up with MTW just behind his blue line. MTW now probably going to just restart the play with PP, and as he does, nearing the closing seconds here of the first period, and it's so far goalless. Entertaining nevertheless. Been threats on both sides, and as we close out here, it's going to remain with a deadlock. Solid period. Both teams looking good going forward. Both teams looking solid defensively, and I think that's why pretty obvious that we've not got a goal yet. It's nice to see that we do also have us live in the EUSL. I mean, in the game's esports tab. As we're back on the face-off again here. No time for start. Sorry, Rex. Alpi on the face-off here, and he's charged it forward into OGA's half. battling with PP on the boards again. Okay, no worries, cheers. And that's very unfortunate. Palfa's come in and delivered us some new stats, and they're not working, which is just great. Oh well, I'm sure they'll get a fix soon. Oh, they are working. I thought if they aren't. Oh, and as I'm speaking about stats, Ali's going to find himself with one in his name, an empty wee, with an assist. Ali flicking forward, and it's very unfortunate from Alpi, just trying to cover that diagonal to Tomo, and he heads it into his own net. It's OGA found the lead here. Yeah, sorry, OGA finding the lead there. Nearly muddled up the teams then. Ali now battling for it in the middle. Bit of a kerfuffle going on in the middle there between. Oh, as OG nearly find themselves a quick second. The Underdogs seem to have fallen apart briefly. Alex going to charge it forward here. Looks at his shot. Deflected wide by PP. MTV to collect. What's he going to look for here? Goes to the diagonals, but it's cut out by Alex. Alex plays it to Alpi. Alpi, oh, just couldn't quite find the time and space to slot it in. MTV now forward to Tomu. Tomu. Oh, and he's hit the outside of the net. That's very unfortunate for OGA. And I take back what I said. They do clearly have some decent attacking threat going forward, as they are very threatening this period. Xantin finds himself on the end of a pass, but couldn't quite tuck it away. Xantin now tries to play in the middle, but he gives it away to PP. PP with a bit of a mishandle. Ends up in MTW's possession. MTW just tried to force it forward to Tomu, but Alpi's covering it well. Tomu nevertheless comes back and wins it back. PP doing God's work to cut in. Finds Ali. Ali now on the cut in. Alpi's done well to block that shot this time. Pints it in there. He managed to find Alex on the opposite side. Alex, a lot of time here. Up for Zinc on the opposite side. Zinc lays it off for Alex. Alex tries to find himself into the middle. Couldn't quite find anything from it. Changed the puck nevertheless. Coming forward here. Got a lot of attacking options going forward as Alpi seems to be man-marked. Found the puck now anyway. Xantin now with a shot. Blocked by Tomu. Bounce off to Alpi, and Alpi couldn't quite force it in on the near post. Good save by MTW, good reactions. Alpi now on the boards. Alpi now behind the boards. Trying to force himself around on the wraparound. MTW's doing God's work here on the post, and Alpi's trying to force it in, and Alex, oh, it's just trickled wide. PP forward to Ali as they could be on a fast break here, and oh, and Ali's just missed that far post. Tomu now missing the puck, does find it way back to MTW though. MTW over to Ali. Ali. Just going to let the play restart here with MTW. Tries to go forward for Tomu, but it's going to find itself into Zinc's possession. Zink here, cuts back in, goes to the diagonal to Alex, and he will find him. Alex now with his first time shot. Good save by MTW, good positioning. Ali now finding the diagonal. Can he make something from this attack? Cuts back into PP. PP, lovely one deep. Finds Ali on the side and he plays it back to MTW. Alex pressing now. Could be on for it. Underdogs here. PP now going to restart play. Sends it around to Tomu. To build attacking threat. Ali 1-2 with Tomu. Tomu finds MTW. MTW's going to dump this one forward. Zink to collect. Ali on the recovery. PP nearly finds himself an easy shot in the middle, but it just trickles in front of him. Alex back to LP. Couldn't quite find the shot on target. He's going to collect that. His pass from Casante. PP. Take all the time in the world here. They are leading 1-0. Underdogs are going to want to come to them, and PP with a lovely effort there on the deeks. Couldn't quite find an angle to shoot. Got covering by Underdogs. PP looking for it again. Finds it into the middle for Ali. Ali deeks out wide. Oh, and his shot's just wide. Tomu now could potentially offer something here as he trickled out wide to Alex. Alex now one-on-one. Nearly sends MTW wide, but he holds the one-on-one well, as now it's going to end up in just behind Underdog's goal. Santi now trying to force something forward, but he only finds Tomu. Stumped into the middle of MTW, and the shot ends up into the middle of the Underdog's crowd. So trying to force something, finds Ali. Ali now tries to find a shot into the middle for PP, and it's cleared by LP. MTW on his blue line, finds a shot, stopped by Zink. Good positioning from his goalkeeping there. Alpi now could find himself in a good opportunity to score here. Oh, and he just sends his shot wide. As we're nearing the last 40 seconds of the second period. It's out wide to Zing, and what a finish that is from the Underdog shot stopper. Lovely layoff from Kasantin, and an absolute snipe just in front of the blue line. No saving that one, no matter where you stood. And just like that, we're back to level pegging here. And I was just about to say that so far OGA have done a really good job at keeping Underdog's attacking threat under control, namely being LP. LP being one of the most prolific goal scorers in EUSL history. And he's been kept quiet so far this game. But then, in saying that, obviously, it wasn't LP that scored, but it was still, nevertheless, an Underdogs attacking. As I speak of the man in the myth here, LP Castler's curse. I do apologise, OGA, as LP gets himself on the score sheet and finds Underdogs their lead just at the very end of period 2. And it looks like in the closing seconds, period 3 is going to begin with Underdogs in the lead. Wow. I do apologise, OGA. That is Castler curse at its finest. As Tommy finds himself on a breakaway. Oh, never mind! Oh, I'm eating my words. I'm just going to shut up. As OGA level it's scoring again. And it's 2-2 here at the end of the second period. I need to just shut up. Wow. What a second period. Wow, what a second period that was. Game shaping up to be an absolute banger. What a way to kick the season off. There we go. Third and final period between OGA and Underdogs. Will regulation time be enough to separate these two, or will overtime be required? 5 minutes to find out the answer. So Ali's now fine. Goes to the diagonal on the Tommy. And Tommy, what a goal from OGA. Beautiful play. PP with a nice little layoff to Ali, and Ali finds a phenomenal diagonal to cut open that Underdogs defense and find OGA the lead again. Wow, LP just away from it. So unfortunate. Oh, absolutely great attacking play to witness. Alex here is going to find himself to LP in the middle to Alex. Oh, and he just spins the wrong way. Just a bit of a missed time. To Zink here. Zink now. Tries to find LP in the dump. MTV's going to stop him there, but LP's battling back for this one. Ale in the middle for PP. PP doesn't clear very far. Only as far as Zink on the blue line. He cuts back out. Goes opposite to Alex now. Alex in the halfway line. Looking for LP in the corner. MTV's doing a decent job to deal with him, and MTV's charging the puck forward here. Kasantin's up to come and collect it. Tommy back to PP. LP's still on the press. Plays it into the middle, but there's no Underdogs player there. Alex is going to chase and hopefully find it, but Ali breaks away now. Can this be 4? And Ali just fires wide. Tommy loses the puck to LP, and PP's going to be there to recover it. LP now behind the net. Finds Alex. Alex trying to find a flick in the middle, but Ali's there to cover it. Alex trying his moves on, but Ali's not going to have any of that. PP does well to deal with that. Alpi behind the boards. PP looking for something here. Finds Tomo out wide. 1-2 between the two. PP now back to Tomo. Lovely attacking presence. Oh, and it just skims wide. Once again, lovely passing play from OGA here. And I'm going to retract any statement I made about them not really having any type of attacking threat. I did say you can't write them off. Although I did also say Underdogs should probably be taking this one. Alpi now trying to break away from his men, but PP's going to recover him well. Alpi's found the puck anyway, and he's found himself Kasantin. What a save by him to read that is. Lovely read of the passing play there. Kasantin just couldn't quite beat the one-on-one. PP trying to beat Zink here now. Alex in the middle. Pass nearly a second, but Tommy's going to block that shot. Tommy's going to dump it forward here, only as far as Zink now on the halfway. Just inside the OGA blue line here. It's going to trickle out into their corner. MTV trying to force the pass forward. Ali does want to track back and recover it. Tommy trying to beat LP, but LP does want to track back and force it forward. PP with a dump forward. Santi picks it up on his blue line. Looks to the diagonal to LP, and he will find it. LP now. Looking for Alex in the middle. PP's going to be blocking that one. PP now. And solid work on the boards with Tommy and Aid. Falls out the edge of OGA's half. Finds a way to Alex and a bit of a pinball. LP. Pass cut out by Tommy. PP trying to force it forward. It's going to bob straight back out. LP now behind the net. This could pose a threat for OGA if they don't deal with this. They've been under a lot of pressure for a lot of time now. MTV doing well so far. LP looks to have won it back, and he has. LP. He's back to Kasantin. Now they've got to restart the attack yet again. OGA without possession for a long time here. Alex tries to force it forward, but the shot's going to be wide. LP can't quite retain the puck there, but it's blasted straight at him. It's very harsh. Alex doing solid defensive work here to cut Ali off on the breakaway. Kasantin now looking for a diagonal. Cut out by Tommy. Tommy now couldn't quite find the pass into the middle, but he retains the puck. Puck just falls away from PP, but he recovers it well. Tommy now in the one-time, and it just skims the far post. PP cuts out the diagonal to LP. Can he find a pass into the middle or a shot himself? Oh, and Zink does well to stop the crash. The threat is still there though. PP's still very high up. Underdogs who look to break away though. PP's not in defence. Alex finds LP on the break. Oh, and he just mishandles it. That's very unfortunate. Puck's still in dangerous position here for OGA though. If Underdogs want to score, they need to end this crash on. To the middle for Alex from LP. Alex cuts past one. Can't quite find the pass. The shot past the second though. Zink now. Finds a dump forward off PP's head. PP's going to clear this one around the back to MTW. MTW with the dump forward to Alex. Constantin cuts that one out. Final minute here. Can OGA hold out? Can Underdogs find themselves back into this game after the third period? What a second period we had. PP is still very high up. I need to watch my casting. Taking that out of context, it's quite dodgy. Tommy. Oh, bit of a game starter there. Shut the players off that one. Ale just going to hug the boards here and hope nothing comes from it. Zink back to Constantin. Constantin. 1-2 with Zink. Zink forward to Alex. Zink round the boards to LP. LP now. Can he make something from this? He tries to find the diagonal to Constantin. Picks up with Zink now. Oh, and a bit of a mishandle. Leaves it the puck to Ale. PP now. Just on his blue line. Sends it wide to Tomu. Tomu beats one. He's done well here. Tomu. Bit of a mishandle, but he's dumped it forward. Ale can now pressure Constantin. Constantin done well to avoid that pressure. Finds Zink. Oh, and another mishandle. Sees PP breakaway. Good save from Constantin. Deny a 2-goal lead here. Closing 5 seconds. Can OGA hold out? Surely, right? It's MTW dumps that forward. And game 1 goes in favour of OGA. And I will probably admit that that is an upset. I do apologise to OGA for reckon the Underdogs will beat you. But wow, what a game that was. Lovely play from both teams. Absolute phenomenal strike from Zink to find Underdogs back in this game. And then Alpi took the lead again immediately for Underdogs. But then OGA persevered, and with a lovely passing play, they found themselves back ahead. What a game that was. Stats are working. Let's have a look at these then. OGA had 27 shots to Underdogs 20. And the scoreboard's reflected wrong because Underdogs apparently won that one 3-2.
Yeah, I just want to apologise for everyone there. Like I said, we've just set this up, so I've obviously selected the wrong inputs for the scores there. I'll make sure that's right before we get to the end of the next period of the next game. But a massive thank you to Kilz for bringing us that first game as Old Gents Association there get their first win of the season against Underdogs 3-2. Next up, Underdogs not done yet for the night because next up they have the Season 7 Gold winners, Sark Hockey Team. They will be playing in 8 minutes time, so make sure you stick about for that one. That is Underdogs versus Sark Hockey Team. Make sure you stick about for that. And yeah, we'll be back with you very shortly for that game.